Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today is a very exciting one as I'm going to set up to collect top 3 for Itzy and Ive, which I think is very cool. I love collecting top 3 because it looks so nice in 9 pocket pages. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with Ive. I already took all my Itzy cards out behind the scenes as it was a lot to take out. But I'm gonna go head over to Ive, which I already set up for top 3, but I will go through that in a second. I'm just gonna move them into my other binder because I decided to put my double spread collections, as I'm gonna call them, into a separate binder because this binder would just be too full if I kept everything in here. So this is the new binder. It's actually an old one. It still has some old decals on here. This used to say boy group collection from back when I used to collect boy groups. It's a while ago and I don't collect boy groups anymore. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna rip it off or not. I might keep the collection on there. I don't know. Because I do think the stickers are cute, but it's a bit messy. So I'll see what I'm gonna do in the future. But for now, let's just add those Ive pages in. And a little divider. So for Ive, I set it up like this. I am going to be collecting my top 3, which is Ray, Liz, and Lisa. It looks a bit messy right now because of all the color tabs, but that's how I keep it organized for me because every color means something different. For example, pink means it's on the way from a purchase, and orange means it's claimed in a go. So for me it works and I keep everything organized that way. But basically the way I set it up is I did 11 in these 2 rows. Then I did the Love Dive jewel case here. I'm not collecting the IDs for 11, by the way, because I am not the biggest fan of IDs. Then the regular Love Dive cards can go over here. So I think that's a nice double spread layout. I really love double spreads. I used to not like them, but I think they're pretty cool now. So that's why I chose to do double spreads. So that's it for Ive basically. I already did the setup, but I did want to show you guys because it's quite a big update. Also, if you're wondering where that Liz card went that I had, I actually sold it because I went from collecting 1 member from Ive to not wanting to collect Ive, and now I want to collect 3 members. So it's, yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, let's get on to Itzy, which is going to be the biggest chunk of this video, and I'm really excited for it. Okay, so for Itzy, it's a bit confusing maybe for some people, as I don't really have a top 3. And you might be wondering, how are you going to collect top 3 if you don't have a top 3? Well, I'm going to be collecting, obviously, Rujin, because she's my bias and I've been collecting her already. Then my second bias is Yeji, so I will also be collecting her. And then for my third bias, I decided to pick the member of which the photo cards I like the most that era. So for example, for Icy, I chose Yuna because blonde Yuna is iconic and I love blonde Yuna. But I'm gonna set it up now. Let's start with Icy. Actually, I think setting it up backwards is gonna be easiest. So I'm gonna start with Loco. For that I will need 2 pages. Like I said, this is my double spread binder, so I'm also gonna be double spreading Itzy. So I have my 6 Rujin cards over here. The way I'm gonna be setting it up is I'm gonna put the members like this. So there's obviously also gonna go a page like this. And then I will put Yeji in this row, Rujin in this row, and then whatever other member I'm collecting in this row. And I do know that Leah is older than Rujin, but for the sake of cohesiveness, I want to keep her in the middle. So even though Leah is older, I'm gonna put her at the bottom. But for now, let's just put my Rujin cards in. So I'm gonna put these 3 over here. This one's gonna go here. And then these 3 will go on the other page. I want the one where she has nothing in the middle. Then this one over here. And this one over here. One thing I found interesting about these cards, the backs, as you can see with the green one, Rujin's name is marked off, but these 2 don't have that. I don't know if that's a mistake or anything, but it's kind of strange. I did pull them in my album, by the way, so they are legit cards. It's not like they're fakes. It's just kind of funny to me. Then I also have this Yeji, which I believe, yeah, it's the greenback. So let's put her in. And then let's add some white sleeves. I have this humongous stack of white sleeves here, so this should be enough to last the entire video. I'm not gonna be putting anything on his sleeves, by the way, because I know what goes where, so I don't think it's necessary. So that's Loco done for now. My third member I'm collecting for this era, by the way, is Hiya, as I think she has the best cards. And that's my reasoning for every era. I'm just choosing the member that I think has the best cards. So now we move on to Guess Who, which once again I'm going to put in 2 pages. So this era only has 5 cards instead of 6. So I'm going to leave the first row empty. It's just going to be white sleeves. Let's see, I'm going to put this one over here. I want to put these 2 on this page as they're my favorites. And then Hello can go here. And this one can go here. So to continue the same outfit, I'm going to put this one over here. And then the only one where she's in the day concept, which I think is stupid because it's my favorite concept, but okay, it's gonna go here. And I have 2 Yuna cards. So my other member I'm collecting this era is Yuna. And let's add some more white sleeves. I'm not double-siding the pages, by the way, if you couldn't tell already, because I just don't like the way that looks. I like having 1 card on each page and I don't like having multiple. The next era is Not Shy, and since Not Shy only has 3 cards, I'm gonna be double spreading it together with Wannabe, as it also has 3 cards. So let's add 2 more pages. This one in the middle. This one is my favorite, so I'm gonna put it over here. There is a hair. So I don't have any Yeji or third member cards for this page, and I also don't have them for Wannabe. I find that with itzy, I sometimes call the album by its name and I sometimes call it by the title track. For example, I call Crazy in Love, I always call that Loco, and I call It's Me Wannabe. I don't know why. I've just been doing it since like it released and it never like stopped, it just stuck with me. So that's these 2 arrows done. I think it's nice how it kind of like flows into the orange, because like this is orange and then she's also wearing orange here. Don't think it'll work for the other members, but it works for Rujin, so I'm happy about that. So now let's get into the last era, also my favorite era, Icy. I love Icy. Icy has the best cards in my opinion, like it looks so good. So for Icy there's once again 5 cards instead of 6, because I am currently not collecting the Della Polaroids, as they're like quite expensive, quite more expensive than these cards. And these are already more on the expensive side for itzy, since they're like the hardest to get. Even though they're not really that hard to get, like, honestly. So that's all for Rujin, and then I also have these 2. These are remainders from when I collected OT5, because I just love these and I couldn't get rid of them. Especially this Yeji, because Yeji still holds a special place in my heart. She used to be my bias, but then Rujin said, nope, I'm your bias. But I've always kept on to that Yeji card. And then Yuna. Let's add some white sleeves. If I could, I would collect OT5 for Icy, but it's currently better for me to just stick to 3 members. So that is all for my top 3 section. But since I do have these 2 like special origin cards, I do want to keep them in my binder. So I am going to be putting a divider in here, and I will add a page and my divider. And the reason I'm adding a divider is because these this is like not double spread and this is my double spread binder, but I do want to keep itzy together. So I'm just gonna put these here. I'm not sure if I will get any more like special cards. I would like to, but currently not looking for them as I want to complete my regular cards first. I do, however, have a pop claimed for their new comeback, I believe, which I will be setting up for in my next video, as well as Stacy's comeback and Purple Kiss's comeback. Like half of the groups I collect decided to have a comeback simultaneously, and I'm like, honestly, my wallet can't handle this, but yeah. So let's do a little, oh, I forgot to add my front page. I'm still using this wannabe like postcard, which you get in the album, but it like sliding around because I didn't secure it, and I don't really want to, because I don't really want to put tape on it or glue it down. So I'm just gonna leave it sliding around for now. But this is what my binder currently looks like. The pages are a bit thick and bulked up because of the air in the sleeves, but it will flatten out over time. I'm actually really excited to collect my top 3, so this is very nice. And then my 2 special origin cards. Hopefully this page will expand in the future, but like I said, I'm currently not looking for it. Then we get into IVE, which is just these 2 pages. I am honestly not sure what IVE is going to do for their next comeback, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to double spread it. If not, that's gonna be a problem for future me. I'm not gonna worry about that right now because I love the way it looks right now, even though I have no cards. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!